Okay, so we've got nurse ID, I'm going to do NID, and we've got ward name, which are primary keys. We established that from the previous video. So we know that there's a link between these two tables because of nurse ID and ward nurse, and we also know there's a link in this table. So here are our links. But what about our relationship? Well, the relationship will go like this. We can have a nurse, so one nurse from our nurse table, many times in different wards. So as we said in the last video, you can have a nurse who could be working at different times in different wards, like Mary Levin, who's number 4, could work in ward number 1 to do with blood. Mary Levin can also work in ward number 4, which is to do with heart transplants. So they're not restricted to one ward. So we've got one nurse can work in many wards. We've also got another relationship where we can have a ward can be used many times. So by many nurses. So we've got a situation where, let's count the amount of times ward number 4 is going to be used. So this is ward, this is our nurse. So we've got nurse number 2 who's also working in ward number 4. So one ward can be used by many times by many nurses. So we've got nurse number 8 who's working in ward number 1. Nurse number 9 works in ward number 2. Nurse number 10 works in ward number 4. Nurse number 5 also works in ward number 4. So how many times has ward number 4 occurred? Lots. 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So it's occurred many times. So one ward. So we're talking about one ward in particular. So each one of these is a ward. This is a ward. This is a ward. This is a ward. And they can appear many times. If it was a one-to-one relationship, then what would that mean? That would mean that once we've used this ward, this wouldn't be allowed, this wouldn't be allowed, and this wouldn't be allowed. Only that nurse could use that ward. The relationship of many always occurs where the foreign key is. So we've got B ward, where we've got ward name as our primary key, and we're using that primary key again in this table. So that's where the relationship will end up for many. It's always going to be the same. It's never going to be the other way around. It's always going to end up where the foreign keys are.